I walk up to the side and say, I think I can help with this. And I would like to
Help you can.
try to intimidate this bandit into just giving up everything by brandishing a bit of a chaos bolt in front of him.
Okay.
Ooh, spicy.
What? Yeah. Go, roll to see what kind of damage type it'll do, so I can see what kind of element's in front of him.
Okay. Let me do that real quick.
So just roll the natural chaos bolt on the. So it looks like it's a. Oh, wait, that doesn't roll automatic damage. Well, that's not super cool. Roll the damage dice, the 2d8 plus 1d6, and then we'll see. Okay, so 3 or 7, right? Fire or psychic.
I'm gonna go with psychic.
So an orb of shimmering like you know that in Doctor Strange, that realm that they go into that's all like shattered mirrors and stuff.
Yeah.
Am I giving that across? Like a bunch of jagged, like shattered sphere just appears in your hands, and he just like, okay, all right, what's that?
You're gonna tell us everything.
All right, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I want to hear everything.
Your
life story, your favorite color, everything.
He's absolutely terrified. My name is Huey. I was born on a small farm. My father died when I was 4. My mom was killed by bandits. I got taken by a tribe of orcs, and then I was rescued by
What do you think of your father?
Old man. I don't know. I don't remember. He made me work really hard. Old man Warren took me in and taught me how to train a sword, and then we started raiding stuff, and then Warren got a job for us, and then we moved over here, and then he just goes off about like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit down over here, just brandishing it, and let the other two take care of that.
He kind of leans over. All right, Mr. Gnome, just make sure that bolt over there the bulb doesn't hit me. That's pretty terrifying.
What'd you just call me?
I called you a very nice fish man. That's what I called you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, buddy.
Can I pull up a map of the area and then ask him to mark where nearby camps or bandit camps are?
Sure. Let's go over to.
Do I need to roll an insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
I assume since he got intimidated.
You should still roll an insight check.
Okay.
But he seems actually just roll an insight check. He seems pretty intimidated.
Oh yes.
All right. So he points to the map and he seems quite sincere. Do you guys want to come to the neutral states area above the city of Odara?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are around right kind of in this area in the mountains. This area right here. And he says a bandit camp. I don't really have a zoomed in version of this map here, but he says the bandit camp is here, which is right next to it. But you pull out a more local map, and you kind of know the general direction and location of it. He says, well, here's one of them, and then the other one is kind of on the other side of the valley, and that's where our cave is. But the closest one is the outpost. That's where we just came from. Please.
Will I need to mark this personally, or will this be something?
Nah, your character will know.
Okay, cool. So should I just mark down that we know the location of bandit outpost in bandit camp?
Yep.
Bandit stronghold.
Bandit outpost, bandit camp.
And is the outpost the one that's super close?
The camp's closer. Well, the outpost is closer. Camp's kind of on the other side of the valley. You have no reason to go over there. So you guys are on the edge of the mountains. You're kind of going around it to go to Stratford, and on the other side is where the actual camp is. And the outpost was kind of upper towards the hills and the cliffs further up.
Sweet. I. Munitions, numbers. What does it look like there?
Well, look, I I could. He kind of thinks for a second. You're not gonna kill them all, are you?
I'm only paid to retrieve supplies and rescue hostages, not to kill.
Well, you guys took out most of our first wave. I don't know. I got knocked out. I don't. Did you kill everybody?
Hmm. I believe so. Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, if you took out everybody, which gotta say, I'm impressed. There wasn't supposed to be that many people guarding that caravan. But he kind of shakes and glances over at Dinless. Uh, yeah, we got about probably 7 or 8 more, 10 or 11. Uh, they were guarding the camp while we were out. Or
Who was
the
the man that was your mage from the caravan? Who was he?
to me. Oh, the wizard man. Yeah, I never got his name. He was a mysterious fella. Now I'm going way more southern than I meant to be in this character. uh, I'm not quite sure. He had his own little tent outside the outpost and did some weird magic stuff. He wasn't part of our group. He was like a consultant in a way. I think Warren was dealing with some weird people.
Who's Warren?
Oh, our leader.
And why was he not at this raid?
Well, he's a little older. He's more of the brains than the brawn, but he's tough. He'll probably die before he's taken as a prisoner. So I could see you guys killing him.
Hmm. And in this outpost, weak spot, heavily fortified.
It's
What does it look like?
it's maybe 15 feet across an area. It's small. It's about as big as your camp here.
Any landmarkers, so we know we get close?
I mean, I could take you there if you want, but make sure they don't see me.
We'll think about it.
I don't like it.
I kind of turn around to the group. Any other questions someone has?
How much money you got on you?
He kind of looks down. I didn't know I had any. You guys think you looted all of it? There wasn't much of anything.
So no one else wants to speak to him.
No. Okay.
Sweet. I kind of gag him back up, and walk back towards the main part of camp.
I'm going to approach him in private.
Sweet. I kind of go. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna kind of come up.
I gotta go south.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna follow over, and I'm gonna approach you, and I'm gonna cross my arms and kind of look at you and say, kind of in a whispery voice, so that no one can overhear. I'm gonna say, I think that we should probably cut the dead weight, if you know what I'm saying.
I happen to agree with you, but having him lead us to the camp could be invaluable. It could also, of course, let them know of our location.
What's my thoughts exactly? Now, he already told us where they were, correct? On the map.
Yes, we have both their outpost and main camp.
Then I really see no reason for him to lead us to it. We already know where it is.
Agree with you. I agree. Finish him, you might.
With pleasure.
You guys aren't in a good alignment, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay. That would pose some questions to your alignment.
I'm a chaotic neutral.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, really?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm not good. So I'm gonna kind of come back to camp.
All
And
right.
then I go off to the cart to help just get things ready.
Azim is currently he's strapping up the horse, making sure it's tied up, or not tied up, just attached to the cart securely. Both horses, right?
Sweet.
There's two.
Yeah. And yeah, there's two. And then I do the same thing that he's doing, but with the supplies, making sure that everything's ready.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm gonna go up to the dwarf, or God, I keep thinking the dwarf. I'm gonna go up to the prisoner, and I'm gonna kind of ready my gauntlets, and I'm gonna say, "Sorry, friend, I gave you an out, but I told you the rest of them would decide what happens."
No.
Wait, let me do it. Let me do it.
Why not together? We're a team
All right.
after all.
He kind of gets the gag a little bit. No, wait, I can help you, please. There's traps. There's lots of traps.
What do you, wait,
Go
what
in
do
and
you
grab
say?
your dad.
What do you say?
There's lots of traps around the camp you might fall into. I know where they are.
And then I'm gonna kind of yell over to Timothy, and I'm gonna say, "Did you hear that?"
Yes, I did. Astute. All of us are. Worries we do not have.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn back and smile and say, "Well, the gnome has a point," and then I'm gonna attack.
You have advantage. Hold on. Whoa, with that? Oh, okay. Delete.
On the
Pelagus and him both go. You guys both go for the attack. Yeah, that hits.
We both hit.
Well, a cloud of mites and fleas and other parasites appear momentarily on one creature. So, Raylunith, before you can even strike, a bunch of cockroaches, bugs, and parasites start pouring out of his skin and his eyes and nostrils. And he just starts, just completely, all these bugs start eating him from the inside as his face starts to cave and decay from
Before he starts decaying, can I still punch him in the face?
If you still, yeah, you can still punch him in the face.
Okay. Hold on, I'll roll damage real quick. I kind of just want to put him out of his misery. That's not enough.
He kind of hits down, starts to jerk, it all bound and like gagged, and after about 10 seconds,
to stop it.
it like slows and he starts to die, and then a rest as he stops squirming, and all the bugs seem to just flow back into the earth. It's a horrible
That was
sight.
fucking sickening.
His eyeballs are gone.
Why did you kill him?
I will never use that again.
I'm gonna look at Zenless and
I
be like,
will never use that again.
I'm gonna look at Zenless and say, I really don't know why you had to go overboard with that.
I don't know. I'm gonna go sit over here now.
And then I'm gonna turn around and kind of wipe my hands and say, well, that takes care of that. And then I'm gonna go help with the wagon.
Azim starts to pick up his bedroll and everything, and kind of pack it in his bag. So you guys start, packing up camp.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the notes.
That was horrifying.
That was entirely not what I would have expected to happen.
Horrific, completely.
I was expecting just like a cloud of fleas and then a punch to finish it, but I didn't expect him to get fucking eaten from the inside out.
Well, you did roll max damage, though.
Oh, that killed him.
That is fair.
That's what killed him. He had 6 health.
Punch killed me? Or the punch killed him?
Yeah. Oh no, the both. So the punch actually did put him out of his misery.
Okay.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That was unnecessarily
That was,
brutal.
yeah. That.
I want to just
I'm
switch
not
to-
using that.
That is why if you have a good alignment, I was gonna question. That's not great.
Yeah, that was horrifying. Maybe I should just be chaotic evil instead. 'Cause
All right.
I kind of feel chaotic evil.
So you guys, so the direction is around a
Do we get
good.
XP for killing them? And
Uh,
the interrogation?
XP.
No.
XP.
No, you do not.
Damn it! I mean, that's worth like 10 XP each.
Hold on. You each get 5.
Nice.
Poggers.
Worth it.
Worth it. It was worth brutally murdering a helpless captive for 5 XP.
Hey man, he went out in a blaze of glory. Is all I have to say.
I don't know. A blaze.
A blaze of glory meaning.
We should make it so commoners are like 10 XP, and then when you like nuke a village, you just level up.
Oh no.
Oh, I just killed a couple 10,000 people. Now I'm level 12.
That's why there's such a thing as wall of water.
And so you guys know, I think it's a good northwest the little outpost is. But the
That's
the cart itself probably won't be able to travel through. Not that you know of.
As we killed a prisoner, I kind of asked the group, drop off supplies first, or take out the bandit outpost and more money we will make.
Let's make sure we drop off the supplies first. It might be a little too overbearing to take this damaged cart into that type of territory.
Azim agrees.
I'm gonna need a while to get over that.
Azim kind of chuts in like, yes, please, can we get a move on? These bandits are not necessary.
How far away is the town versus the outpost?
The outpost is about an hour's walk. The town's about 4 hours on cart, so about 6 hours walk.
Well, I say, let's drop off the cart. It's probably around, what, like 9 o'clock right now? 8 o'clock, something like that?
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah. We'll get there by afternoon, and we can probably be back at the bandit outpost by 5.
I'm going to ritual cast alarm on the door of the storage cart, by the way.
Okay. Alright. You guys want to hit the road? Azim gets in. He goes to his spot in the cart.
Get in, go to my spot, and fall into a trance.
Okay.
Yeah, I hop on the top as well.
So, let me roll some dice. But you
How
guys
long
head
is
up.
Jake, is Fine Familiar 8 hours?
I think it lasts 8 hours, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna recast it while we're on top to get my Actually, no, I'll wait. Never mind.
Honestly, trance feels super overpowered.
It is. It's the best. That's why I play elves every
Real
time.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If I cast fog cloud on the cart, does the fog cloud follow the cart?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think it, like, a light wind can blow it away, and it
You can throw it in the chat, the info box.
yeah, if you don't want it. So when you so like cast it as if you're gonna cast it, but then click don't consume spell slot. I think you can do that.
You can, that's how I've been doing it.
Yeah. And I can read it.
Configure. It makes me cast it.
With a spell slot?
Here, so go to the spell. Go to the spell that you're trying to
Right.
cast. Okay.
Oh yeah, so you. Yeah, sorry.
Here, let me
You
look.
just hit the little I to see your spell info, and then you hit info instead of roll.
Yeah, and then it'll ask you consume spell slot, and then uncheck it.
Yeah, it lasts on that point until a wind
Okay.
moves it away. So you can move out of it. Its location. Like, contrary to that though, the darkness spell you cast on an object or a point. And an object, like, you can actually cover the object and the darkness will go away. So if you cast darkness on like a sword and you sheath your sword, the darkness will go away and it doesn't go through objects. The fog cloud is it's just a fog cloud. That's all it is.
When I wake up
That's
from my
disappointing.
wake up from my trance, unless something happened on our way.
I
we not there
rolled
yet?
no. Well, it starts to rain. Just a light rain. And let me get the music of rain because that's always important. I've got a lot of playlists here. There
Oh,
we
I
go.
almost closed out of the game.
And so you kind of start going down the mountain, or you've been going down the mountain, and about 4 hours later, you arrive to a small town. You can kind of see it in the distance. It's not too big, but the path kind of brings you all the way there, and you kind of join a more major road that kind of goes along the bottom of the mountains. You kind of join through you've had to cut through a little bit of the path on your way, so I'll say naturally you guys just get out and cut some bushes and stuff, and you finally make it to the small town of Stratford. Allow me to put you there, if I can find it. As it lags.
Oh wow.
Can you see anything?
No, because my token isn't on the screen.
Great. Is it lagging still pretty bad?
Yeah.
I can see the town.
Came in.
Well, now that it's loaded, it's not lagging anymore, unless I move around the map.
Right.
That
It should
rain
after about a couple like seconds, it should register. Because
It's getting better as time goes
yeah,
on.
it should start getting better because I did test it and it was fine, but maybe it's because there's so many people on the thing. I can turn the rain off. I think I'm just gonna turn it off. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off.
I don't find my character token.
I have not put it on the map yet.
Ah, okay, I see.
Here we go. Should be much better. So you guys are coming in from the left side. So this main road, your cart comes in. Yeah, so the first thing you see is a nice big tower. You got a guard kind of stationed in there, some leather armor, maybe a kind of a helmet with a short bow. And you can kind of see some people around. To your left, you see a tavern called the Mule and the Mare, kind of on the side. You can kind of hear some soft voices coming from it. It's not not too many people. But as you kind of continue into the center of the town, there doesn't seem to be too many people out. The ones who are probably beggars. They look poor, they've got rags, they've got bowls holding out for coins or food. As you kind of get further in, the fountain is completely dry. The marketplace, most of the stalls are completely empty. There's a couple with with a vendor talking to a woman with a basket, discussing, and the fruit honestly looks kind of rotten and not great. It looks like a pretty impoverished town. From what the buildings look nice, as if it once did have resources, but doesn't seem to be doing too well. People are starving. Once you kind of get to the fountain in the middle of the town, you can kind of see a young woman kind of stepping down the steps, kind of in a quickened manner, kind of seem with her attention on you.
So, just all of us in general?
Yeah, on you guys as a group. Do you guys want to do anything?
Well, I'm in the cart still.
Oh, I get. Are you looking around, or are you just kind of in there? Well, the cart stops.
I'm still kind of coming out of the trance.
Okay. Yeah. So the Azim starts. The cart stops, and Azim starts to get out.
I ask him as he gets out. A drop-off point distance?
Yes. Welcome to this town of Stratford. He kind of responds.
Are we hopping out of the tavern, or is it at like the Capitol building or a state building?
You're kind of in the. You're kind of hopping out in the middle of the tavern.
I'm gonna get out with the Zine, and I'm gonna cast.
Did I say tavern? Town square.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, and I'm gonna kind of wave my hands a little bit and like make fireworks, like illusionary fireworks, and just like the vicinity of my hands, and say, "Hooray, we've arrived!"
Okay, Gandalf.
Well, they're small. They're like little like.
Yeah, I know they're not like
Mock fireworks. Hooray, we've arrived. Some people notice, and they, you hear some whispers around, and you kind of hear men and women go, is that them? Is that the supplies? You hear it in the background, we're saved! No, that can't be, there's not nearly enough. Where's the other cart? I thought there'd be more. All these sort of different things going around. And behind her, this lady walking down the steps. We're kind of over here. Where are you guys looking at? On the
over here.
kind of over these steps here.
The X's are so small.
Yeah.
We're just kind of looking around in general.
The two guards kind of follow her down, and she approaches you all. Hello, welcome to Stratford. Governor Vaughn has been expecting you all. And she kind of gives a nod to Azim. Azim nods back. Please, if you're ready, right this way. Our guards will take care of the supplies for you. And the two guards kind of look at each other and then look at the cart. And you can kind of hear them go to each other like, where's the supplies?
I'm gonna approach one of them and say, "Listen, you probably couldn't have done any better," and walk away.
They kind of look at each other and they don't say anything. But they go open the cart and then they see what supplies you have, and they both kind of take the big crate of medicine and set it down.
It's like all the medicine, or it's like half the box is like charred and the other half like wet.
Well, there's some charredness to it, but it's still good. And they start kind of walking. They kind of look at the lady, and she goes, "Take it to the chapel. They need it most." And they go, "Yes, Lady Leandra." And they start walking kind of down the street this way. Please, if you would. And she starts walking up the stairs. Do you follow?
I follow. Yeah.
She expects everyone to follow. She's kind of makes small talk. It seems as though your journey might have been difficult. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm just gonna go, huh, and then look a little bit embarrassed, not meaning to actually say that out loud.
Well, I hope it wasn't too bad. Sorry for the rain. I guess doesn't make Stratford look the best.
The rain was the issue.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And she nods, like, kind of with the same, like, yes, it was obviously the rain.
I just look extremely annoyed.
And she kind of stops the small talk. She kind of goes up. Now she goes up to the door. Up here, to this big house in the center here, and she knocks on the door twice and opens it just to announce her presence. And as soon as she opens the door, you can kind of hear on the upstairs, kind of through the floorboards, a more medium to loud volume conversation happening. Do you guys want to listen in, or you want to just keep following her?
I'll listen in. I'm curious.
It's kind of muffled.
Yeah, might as well.
Roll a perception check. If everyone who wants to listen in wants to roll, go for it.
A perception check?
Yeah, perception check. So Timothy, you can kind of hear it seems like a small argument of a kind of an older gentleman and a younger gentleman talking to each other. And it's your bandit problem is getting out of control, Vaughn. I hear you may not have enough supplies for the winter. And everyone else kind of hears. And another voice kind of responds, oh, no thanks to you, Commander, or your valiant crusade. And she kind of goes up. As you guys follow her, there's some stairs. You start walking towards the stairs. You guys can all kind of hear it now, much more vividly. Crusade. No, we were bringing unity and protection to the people of Requia, which is all I want to do for you and your people. I'll ask you to reconsider my offer, Doyle. Sign this now and I can have medicine and supplies for Stratford within the next dawn.
Can I open the door?
You guys are still walking through the house. So you guys are getting really close to the door now. You're out of your mind if you think I will willingly give away my town. I've heard rumors of what happens to settlements. And then the floor creaks as Leona kind of walks, and they kind of stop their conversation. Leandra knocks on the door.
Can I do a history check of the Valiant Crusade, see what I know about it?
Yeah. It's pretty vivid. Most of you know this. The Valians are at war with the Alathians. This is a neutral state, kind of right at the border of Valia, and a lot of people think that the Valian War is more of a holy crusade across the lands to rid the continents and possibly the world of whatever their religion deems unholy. But a lot of Valians just believe it's getting rid of poor regimes to install a more prosperous one. So you kind of hear, seems like you're running out of time, Doyle. My offer still stands. Expecting someone, are we? And Leandra opens the door, and you see two characters. I will show them to you on screen. One sec, mouse.
No worries.
I'm gonna show you guys the what they look like, and I just gotta find them because they're somewhere. Here we go. So it's one older gentleman, and this is the other character.
Is that the Valiant guy?
Yes. So, the man on the younger looking one kind of goes, expecting someone, are we? And Leandra says, Governor Vaughn, your guests have arrived. And immediately, Governor Vaughn, the older gentleman with the beard, kind of stands up and he goes, Thank you, Leandra. And he turns to the other man, Commander Weiss, your presence is no longer required. Please, I have guests. And Weiss kind of nods, and I want everyone to make a...
What was that guy's title?
Commander.
Cool.
Commander Weiss kind of nods, and I want everyone to make an insight check.